right here. 5, 3, they would
How you like that? That's good.
He's on them high. Put him on the other night and the phone's gonna fall down.
Don't you like my new house shoes?
How far were you out of the drive?
Get them both on, they look better.
I feel moved.
I've got to go.
Merry Christmas, Tom.
Tom is busy and taking pictures.
After 2 minutes, cars, driving first 2 minutes. No.
Get a close-up of them.
Until you get that metal on.
Say anything, Beverly?
Wait.
That's okay.
Yeah, the garage.
Hurry, get shot.
That helps a lot. Get everybody, and then 20 years you can throw it back.
Your Christmas
Get somebody feed your face.
Wayne, watch him shovel it in. Get one right.
I believe I can enjoy one of those.
What?
We had them out there at work selling them for $1,100.
Marion.
All you gotta do is look right over there. There's enough food there to keep
Choking you.
Do you have a place to go
full.
tonight?
Helen's not gonna cook for that.
Where are you going tonight?
Are you, Helen?
No, sir. You're not going. I haven't cooked for the
You can try
past.
to recover from all the games you gained.
Why start
I
now?
probably gained about 4,
You think so?
3 or 4.
You gain weight over the holidays?
Probably.
If you want to come.
If you want some on over, we're going to have brewing and everything. I'm just kidding.
What are you serving? Shirley Temple?
Probably milk.
Shirley
Milk and
Temple?
cookies.
We're having one here, Roy.
Milk mixed with Coca-Cola.
They fix Shirley Temples at
You
Hunan.
like it?
Nothing
Yeah,
else.
I like that.
This looks like you're drinking. There's not a thing in it. They're good.
That's hard to
Did you get something?
Never do. They're really good in the hot summer.
Did I?
They just don't have bit alcohol in them.
Good.
They're called Shirley Temple.
What do you have?
And they look like an old-fashioned
Well,
or something like
well.
that. But they're just called Shirley Temple.
How about-
Have you heard of those?
Is that
Get the other characters. Get over this way. Sit down. How your ivory? In there, just look what a fine view you have in there. And you won't listen to me.
There's some more of them sitting around right then. It was bad.
You get it off the boat.
I grabbed just a minute. The first one right there. Yeah, that one's the granddaughter. No, it's good. I was busier than I was.
I'm gonna fix that cord and put this to right around there. She said she used to smoke till the rock and took her.
It's just wired up and all.
It's amazing how long people can run.
No, it's a good wire to put.
How you gonna rewire a whole
220.
extension cord?
It's just,
You get over here and stand between me and the picture, will you? Laura. You come over here and stand between me and Tom. He's Audrey. Well, you just got so many things you don't have to wait to sit for a week, do you? Did you have
that's why some of that
a
is
It's real easy. You gotta get it.
Oh, no. You won't buy the
Sit down.
They
said about the math.
What this guy came down door and said, "You mind if I would?" I said, "How much?" I just wanted to know because we were at. So we got some.
Boy, Roy, why
How
don't
many
you?
wrecked in you all, Roy?
All 10.
People buy it.
Eskimos.
I don't remember, but they're real nice.
He
I
saw
guarantee
them,
they're one of
he
the
saw
shows. Never
some,
leave.
and he
Oh,
saw,
Why do you throw
And
out
like,
here? What was that?
none of the other ones. Those that didn't know all learned.
Body, no sleep.
he had one.
It really does.
So they said it in the
I
You don't burn hardly any wood in them, you know.
No.
it would
Close them down
Up there in
after they get
Springfield,
cold.
no, we went.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's
So you just forget about the wood and sleep, Ellen.
I got a kid on
Forget about the wood and sleep.
it would be nice to play.
I can afford to buy them. I can
Off
buy
the
them.
grid.
You put your stove back up in the kitchen.
Tape
We got the gas stove in there.
All together.
for a ride.
Well, I said I used to hurry home.
You don't use your electric heat no more.
Have y'all been over at Sam's Wholesale across from Nashville?
Oh, yeah. We go to Nashville quite a bit.
12:30.
Yeah, really.
I like it was made.
These people was really nice.
Now, these people have another one in. Do they work or they electric?
Inside parts come out.
No, that is yours.
You get the parts made.
Never seen a dinosaur stop. They just stop.
I'm just wondering if I was gonna keep on getting them. I didn't know. We have to keep it up, won't we?
Danny had to hold
Nashville
up
move people around.
red for him.
Yeah, well, that's another.
Look over. Look out.
It was a real easy night when I forgot what it was.
They said in there.
That ribbon, Laura made that at school this year.
Dinosaur. They are not.
Every time he started taking pictures on the drink.
I'm gonna turn the film on. I figured you had something up your sleeve. You all are in. Oh,
Get her little ducky.
I don't know what I'm thinking of you. Do a thing like that.
Get Becky's little duckies. She got little white duckies. Can she read it, Grandma?
Okay, I'll read it.
She can see better without her glasses than she can.
That's a good thing. Get these little boys fishing up here.
And the dinosaurs went
I was thinking you to go back to school after 2 years. She was moving back
You guys
home.
have high school or only two?
You know why they just still has her boy staying on. She had her dad.
Chair right here.
I just hope Barry.
Get out.
Tomorrow,
And they said
Really?
it's long.
Looks like Sarah.
I guess because their hair's dark. That's what
Yeah.
makes it different.
And Melissa doesn't look like
Her
her.
hair is dark.
Some start young on it.
But it looks like Jennifer and
I'm
Sarah.
really surprised.
On that,
But that's what Johnny was telling me. He said he was disappointed.
Well,
I knew that y'all was getting it. He came up
That's
and
blessed.
Then you hope and then y'all have some bigger hands.
Color.
now tell them a bedtime
Yeah,
story.
y'all get on talking to each other.
let's sing them a lullaby. Do a puppet show for us now.
She Bobby. Drink up.
Well, do you remember that far back?
Oh, I remember you.
Yes, I remember
Just
that.
That's easy to remember. Oh, tell Virginia what your real name is, Mother.
Oh.
Yeah. And it has that side effect.
Yeah.
Go plug it in around there. Somebody's rucking over.
That's alright, that'd be handy. To me, it don't look like it's been used hardly any, does it?
Well, that's a big one, isn't it?
You need that in here.
Need some shelves? No, I don't.
Oh, you need these.
Tom, need a shelf?
Need a shelf for your trailer?
No. Huh?
Where you filming and everything first?
As he scores. Leave it there. Yeah, I want to know okay. Is that some kind of feeler gauge?
Is that all? Is that all?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got oil in it.
Bigger one.
Look at this. We got it from a rock.
Margaret's getting more and more all the time. More than Margaret.
That's his rock. Mate.
Where's the tacks go? Nails, tacks?
Need 'em?
Yeah, they're good. Roll aids? They got empty.
Claire?
Here's a Pontiac.
Huh?
I guess not.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah, it's all ready.
You want
You got dinner ready, Sarah?
Yeah, she helped me.
Okay. Go get it.
Y'all come wash your hands.
There you go, Jack.
While it's warm.
Handle?
Doesn't beat on too much, you bet.
Yeah. Now let's go eat.
Well, there's a bunch of tacks.
That's just your size, Roy.
He wanted me to keep that and let flip them all out of it. He seen one made.
I mean, sharpen it
He,
and bring it in.
yeah.
How heavy is it?
That's for railroad, isn't it?
That's Spike,
Spike.
bike driver.
But he,
Wonder how many of these work.
somewhere that you
Put on a hose.
stick in an open bucket and work it up and down to spray fruit trees with. It'll shoot 40 foot. Don't know where it's at.
Oh,
I
yeah,
use one
I
like
remember
this, of course. I
Where's
just
it
got
at?
They have sold it when they.
No. We brought it down here. Well, that's on film. They'll probably get me. I'll have to do 20 years for grabbing a girl underage.
Suing. Grabbing a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah. Right.
I'd like to have this little thing. Well, I could really go to town on this. Is this yours?
You need a handsaw? No, don't be taking. Johnny's stealing our tools.
Hey,
Our company stuff.
that's company, hey. Don't deal on company stuff. We gotta replace that ourselves.
Any of these songs belong to you, or are they all here?
John?
I use a little hatchet sometimes. And the sprayer, I keep it.
Yeah, you want the sprayer.
I'll have somebody help me spray that.
I bought one at the garage sale. That one was a little bit bigger than that.
I remember me and Johnny.
I found me some scissors to cut cloth with.
Oh, that's my old scissors. I didn't know where they got to.
There they are.
Is there? They can be sharpened.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Because I'm always
got
trying to
them.
find the.
got
You want
that.
to take them in the house?
Yeah, I hunted for them once from running.
Now this is a lot.
Some of that stuff I have to put in there when that's all kinds of
Electric card
wires.
cords and stuff.
3/8. Yeah, it should be a 3/8. 7/16, 3/8.
If you need extension cord, it's all right.
Got a drawer full, just like that.
Nobody take you.
Well, I wish I'd known you had these yesterday.
No, I got them.
Nails.
My goodness, that's what we had to go and buy the other day, a while ago. The other day we had to go buy one of those, Tommy. You and Larry. Those clamps to fix the bait. She got something of Grandpa's. Show him what he got. See, one of his sharpeners, knife sharpeners. She put it in her pocket. She wanted it. Yeah, and you got another one, don't you?
Penetrating oil. Good penetrating oil. As you can go with it. As you rinse something, it's special made.
Right.
Crepe nails.
Need something like that.
Got on 12-inch piling.
There's tacks. If you need any tacks, there's a whole can of tacks.
Well, here's a bunch of nails, Mother, over here. Here.
Good tape.
Yeah.
I don't think I have them kind of nails, do I?
I don't know.
No.
Well, I'll stick those back in here.
What is that for?
That's tape, duct tape.
Now here's a
You might
stapler.
need that to go around your coolers or something.
Oh,
You want your staple gun?
Here's another one.
No, I'm saving that
Good,
for
good,
that.
good.
Now, just so everybody knows, that was mine.
Trailer hitting, Roy. Ball.
You see the name on them?
This your ball.
He got his name
That was
stamped
Dad's
on it.
middle name. He put that on there because
Oh.
Roy, there's some big amplifiers in there. Now, where's that set of plans that I gave Dad that time?
They're in the house in that box. Hang them up in the shop.
you don't have
I got one. There's your little hammer.
There you
God
go,
likes
boss.
There's that other one, Johnny.
Yeah. That was Gary. He never was big enough to swing that other.
That one and that other one, the one always Grandpa
You gotta
always
sort
gives
them
us.
pipe wrenches out. the
Which one you want here, Sam? Do you want a pipe wrench?
I know, I want to.
Grandpa always
Yeah,
gave me
thanks.
this.
This one?
Isn't it? I think it's
Or this one?
I don't know.
Look them over. See which one.
Oh, yeah.
Neither one of them things will hang up.
No, it's guaranteed.
Did you want
It says
that?
guaranteed on it.
Another one.
I've got one.
You don't want that night. I left that down there one time.
This was the
Yeah.
Chuck job.
There's you one.
Oh,
Left
it's
hand
cracked
to
on
the cookie
both
ring.
sides. Reckon it'd probably break on, wouldn't it?
That was solid.
Well,
Easy, easy.
Mrs. Tanner.
Where's them pruners at?
Right there, right over there.
Hand me them.
Big print. Better give him back to Larry then.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I'll
using
take these to Larry. He bought them over here.
Wayne, Helen said
But
that's
you
no
didn't
good,
know
is
that?
it?
Well managed.
I'm gonna throw that in the junk.
That
works.
top piece is supposed to put there and hook, you know. This comes up, hooks behind that.
Oh.
This is supposed to be back there on the knob.
That's a mole catcher.
Yeah, I know. I thought about taking it over to the house and using it.
We
Don't
have to
take it over, you need to WD-40 it down and get
Yeah.
that freed up.
I'll bring it back.
You don't have to bring it back, 'cause I don't.
You wanna take it?
Spur rails, aren't they? Clarence?
I don't know what they are.
You got a square hole or a round one?
Yeah, I'll blow 'em.
You
You
should.
want a spur rail.
Let me put it in your truck. You have one of them?
How about throw her in the burn pile?
No.
Curry
I thought you. Oh, is that a carrier? What is this?
Cook the boy some gravy.
That's what Daddy stirred the poison stuff with.
I'll put this over there in the shed. Mom said she wanted to keep this.
What's this thing? Here.
That's a jack. Car jack. You gonna put this bed back in this shed over here?
Yeah, I want to get something to play with.
Yeah.
I'll put this in here because I don't want to get it lost. I'll probably need this.
Watch your head. Y'all hit that one.
Oh.
Knock itself out.
What's in there? You get half a can.
You got too much
Things to
stuff.
hold.
Yeah, I know there's some more somewhere too.
If you ever take it down, you got it a long boat.
That's right.
No, like say you drill.
Found me a shoe.
Block, when you want it out, you just
Just cement block.
If I find that other one, I'm gonna throw it in the fire.
you have to just replace it.
But I don't find it.
Did the fire
Huh?
Get it back,
go
you have to
for
take the
the
wall.
fire?
Yes, I'm gonna throw it in the fire, but I can't find the other one.
Had to put concrete. Right, we had to put a window in.
No good. Do a bunch of this stuff away. No paper plate. Yeah, paper plate. Look, that can be burned.
Flashing hose connection.
Yep.
Need some water? There you go, want that?
Here's some stuff somebody said on that shelf down there. Unless somebody wants it. Now that pot right here is no good.
Lid for it someplace.
Star drill. Drill holes and cement.
Something hot would hit that, it'd probably go on through.
Have before it.
You always
bigger than
think
that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot how big it was.
You got
That's
tape
about
in
a-
your pocket?
a 14
Where's that
by
ruler at?
16. Isn't it?
I've seen that ruler somewhere. No, it's bigger than that. It's about 20 by 30 or so.
Coming now.
Works the same way.
I don't need it
You know
though.
what that is?
Yeah, it's a cotton deal.
Cotton call.
Huh.
That's a file cleaner, ain't it, Clarence?
Huh?
That's a file cleaner, ain't it? Huh? We used to use it at school for file cleaner.
Who's chicken? Who's chicken?
Grandma,
Mama's chicken.
Grandma,
leave it alone.
Don't be chasing the chicken.
don't be chasing your dinner.
Grandma,
What are
Gary's
you
trying to
doing?
catch your
Going
chicken.
to the toilet. What's she doing down there in that toilet?
Taking joy.
Oh, taking jars down. Well, you see, it's some more jars somewhere else. Mother had a cut of gum down in this coffee pot.
Got what?
She had a cut of gum down in this coffee pot.
There's some more of her jars.
Oh.
Where she wants some.
It won't. We used that not too long ago. Florida, take that set of screwdrivers.
I'll put these inside.
Got a nice stick and hole with chisel.
Throw me that tube of solder over here, Roy.
Get rid of him, Debbie?
Is this yours?
What?
This
I hear
solder.
one of them magnets now.
That is dried season. Nobody can't pick it up. They left all of the hoses hanging up.
Here, let me see your watch.
Yeah.
Burn
There's
off,
a
ruin
red
it.
bucket. We can
stop.
take that out. That's
You'll
the
magnetize.
Christmas tree.
Huh? And a
Magnetize.
magnetic. I bet I can. I bet I
Catch it.
That's
I
a.
know which
Stick
one
your thumb
You'll
in
need
there,
that.
it'll be
when I was
yours.
operated on Daddy got that. And I dropped things and he'd have to come pick it up and he got that for me.
Well, let me put it in there. You'll need that
Yeah,
in
you
about
need
3
it.
weeks.
get that magnet thing too.
Here,
That's
put
your
this
magnet.
in with her and she can pick up her nails.
Oh, well.
Sweep the snow off the car.
Yeah, that's that spark plug socket that goes in that set that you had, Tom.
I think there's some more garden stuff in
What are we doing? Are you helping?
I was just looking in here for that.
What are you all doing?
Don't look too good now, does it? Ed never would have bought one.
Roy, is this your hammer?
He's busy.
He's
digging
busy
into it.
concentrating.
That screwdriver?
There's a screwdriver. Where was those screwdrivers? Oh, I stuck them all down
I
there.
don't think I can use it, it ain't sharp.
You been taping all day?
Probably seems to be off.
What are you doing?
Oh, we got a mess, I know that.
I've already fell down.
Yeah, and she almost broke her leg. If she don't watch out, I'm gonna eat her. We got all the
What's
junk
that
we
for?
throwed away.
Where did you go on your honeymoon at?
We went home, where we belong.
What did you guys do?
Well, we went to Mama's and stayed all night the first night, and next day we went down to his folks and stayed there for a week. And then on the next Saturday, well, we moved in our own house.
Where was it at?
It was up close to Rodeo. We had to wait till people moved out of it. We shouldn't have got married till we got moved out of the house. Because Grandpa and Grandma didn't have room for us. And he thought he had to be down there to help gathering the crop. Or whatever they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're still gathering in corn in December. But it's too cold. It's cold today. We got married cold enough to freeze a brass monkey. Jack will be starved to death. I think it's a thing. We had a horse and buggy.
You didn't have a car?
Huh?
You didn't have a car?
No, we didn't have no car. Nobody else had one.
When was your first car you got?
No young people had cars some days. Not very many people.
What kind was your first car?
Oh, let me see. We never bought a car till, let me see. I don't know when we bought our first car. I guess it's when, Barbie was little.
Did you ever drive?
No. Tried to and run over the wheel one time. Run into the horses one time. I never did drive no more.
She like to kill Daddy, I think.
No, I didn't kill him. He got, I wasn't going toward him, but he looked back to see if I was coming when Daddy fell down. And he thought I was going right toward him, but I didn't. I turned and run into the horses. Then I run into the fence and the cemetery and stopped the old car. He said, "Why didn't you put on the brake?" And I said, "I didn't think of it." He got up faster and he fell down too.
You have any advice for Gary when he gets married?
Have any advice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you tell me about the birds and the bees?
Well, the birds won't hurt you, but leave the bees alone or you'll get stung. Old Daddy sure got stung. He's gonna rob the bees and get me some money. I thought I had him fixed up real good so even no bees could get to him, and had him hard his hat pulled down with that veil over him, and it sewed to his coat, and had gloves on him, and he got out there, and I never noticed that hole in the knee of his overalls. And the bees got in there and they stung him all over. Oh, he was white as a sheet. And I was going to run and tear his clothes off. I needed, no, don't do that. I'll run to the hen house and pull them off. You'll get stung. Mr. Hilliard, he walked up about that time. He said, give me the pan and the smoke thing and the knife. And he went out there and never had a thing on him. And he cut that dishpan full of honey out. And then I don't know if he went out there to see if Arthur had got his clothes off or not. But he got them off, but he was just stung all over. He was sick. He never would have nothing to do with bees anymore.
Well, Roy and Eleanor should be coming.
Huh?
I said, Roy and Eleanor should be coming now.
Yeah. Yeah, they've had plenty of time. I believe I'd go warm up the stuff and let them go to eat.
No, I won't go. We'll wait just a few minutes.
I'm not hungry. I think I'm just gonna eat nothing. And Macy, I don't have to go back to the doctor tomorrow, so I may take me out. No, I didn't bring my physic with me.
You're gonna piss.
Huh?
What you gonna do?
I was gonna say I'd take a physic.
You don't need a physic.
Nothing, the kind I take. Work my stomach out good, maybe I won't.
Yep, I believe. Maybe they'll be coming pretty quick.
I might go to sleep before they come.
I think I need to put a little bit of milk in these noodles or water or something.
Late by 8 a.m. or your money back. So in this uncertain world, isn't it nice to know you can relax with
I
the
think
family
they'll be
friend?
coming.
X-Lax, guaranteed to work by 8 a.m.
The 87 those are here, and people love them.
I think it's fun to
What?
I like the rock opinions too.
Yeah, they'll be coming.
It's easy to love America's most affordable new car, the $39.90 Euro GP.
I believe I could put a permanent in your hair right here and make it stand up.
Wheel covers, a right side mirror, roof rack,
Great.
and a
I don't
3-year,
want to get it
50,000-mile extended service plan.
Wow.
All at terrific savings.
I'll take it.
Hurry, this offer won't last long. See your participating Euro dealer today.
When your child is sick, you have enough to worry about. That's why this BD digital fever thermometer is so helpful. It gives you accurate readings 4 times faster than the old glass kind. 4 times faster and safer too. No glass to break. And keep
Smile
when
nice.
to read it. And the big bold numbers are easy to
Sit up
see.
in your chair so
From
he can get you
BD,
cut.
the thermometer brand doctors use
Huh?
most. BD
Sit
takes
up in
the
your,
worry
show him
of
your
taking
little
temperatures.
Popeye muscle.
Here's what's coming up tonight on Channel 40 and Channel 29.
Oh, yeah. You'll be back?
Hey, handball.
You taking my picture. You want me to take my glasses off?
Your eyeball.
Take off your glasses so they can see your eyeball.
Well, I'll be back.
Okay, hug yourself. Well, I guess I'll put the silverware on. Oh, man. Cool. I need to rest.
You know where it is.
And there's that Tom, he's watching me. Why
Look
didn't you
at the
get that
paper,
out
yeah, it's
before I ate?
Westport
And then
News
I
or the
can-
Federal News.
I like the Federal News. I'm tired of Westport.
That's my last issue unless I renew it.
Oh, I'll give you the money. Of
Here,
course.
and
That's
you
like
know
taking
you're
the
allowed to
paper
go
down,
sit
huh?
in
That's
there
the
and sit
biggest one I've seen in some time.
down. You hear me?
I might do something.
No, you're not gonna do anything. Get in there and sit down. Behave yourself.
Don't forget my lunch.
I won't forget your lunch.
You ain't ready to go to work no more.
Tomorrow.
I was gonna help her. Chin salted me.
Hello. Oh, hi.
Didn't want you involved in it.
Yeah, going pretty good, huh?
You're not eating.
Brother
You're not
and
eating
his
your
wife came for
tangerines.
supper, so that
No,
made
I don't want
Mother feel better. So we just got through.
Tom's
I'm
taking
so
movies.
down there with
Yeah, it
Tom.
took me
He's
a laying
there
down
taking,
there.
movie films of me when I'm trying to stretch and.
What's the matter with my tail,
Are
boy?
you warm enough?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
warm now.
I just wondered.
Oh yes, it's down to 12. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm so tickled. I'm telling you, it was so high the other day. I was just sick. I was just so. I'm telling you, I was so worried I was about to get down myself. But it got up to 60, and then I had to take her, and then in the afternoon it was
Marie sent me
45.
$5 to get me a hamburger.
And, so the next yesterday
I
was
thought that was funny.
31, and so I'm telling you, I was just. So I took her back in, and I told her last night. I said, I'm going to get you over this. And so anyway, I took her in this morning, and it was 12, and I'm
Baby
thinking that
film, Tom.
Dr. Sharp, he whirled around at me, and he said, oh, it's over with. He said the critical part is over with. Man, I just.
Monday
oh,
the
so
last
happy I
time
almost
you have to
started
go
crying.
back? Till
Huh?
you, is Monday the last, then you'll have to go back and see about getting new glasses,
Yeah,
won't you?
Yeah.
No, you know, she said her eye was.
Because you
well,
got to, you
that
still got to
is,
take care of yourself for
her
about
eye is not
2
hurt,
months,
but
don't
that
you?
medicine
As far as lifting
just
or
was
bending
making her
over.
so tired and she wanted-
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't tell me.
I just have to.
I was
make
going
her
to
eat.
ask him, then I thought, well,
Well, she just wants to
it's
sleep.
too
all
early
the
yet
time.
to ask him. I'll wait
So I
till
thought maybe
see
if
how
I
many
took-
more times I have to go to him.
Tommy and
And,
Roy and Eleanor.
Have you
over
been
there.
over any?
They- you
Not
know,
a
keep
time.
her up.
I took this foot and poked it in this shoe, and this will go on good.
So,
Barbara said, how'd you get that shoe on? I said, I went and stuck my foot in it and pushed it
yeah,
on.
I am
But
too.
this
I'm
one I
telling
didn't
you,
have
I'm
it
about
on.
ready to-
I said, but you can put that on. No, sir, I'm not gonna stoop over.
No?
Nor pick
Getting
up.
along good now, so you wanna...
Yeah, I wanna get back home and see about things.
Yeah.
As soon as I can.
Well, I will. She
But
said.
he said as soon as his eye got okay, well then he could
She said everybody at
give me
church down
glasses
there
for
said they
both of
just-
them.
You didn't say how long that'd be, though.
No.
And I said, well, yes. I
Which
said,
is that-
everybody
I know I
loves
can't
you.
get them right now.
And I said, they're concerned about you.
I don't guess. as long
No,
as-
it'll have to get completely healed, and
Yeah.
so you'll know how it's gonna stay.
But this glass, I knew it was getting bad because I couldn't see through it as good as I used to could.
Well, is it getting weaker, or is it getting...
If the glasses, well, he said when they first give them to me that
Well, I
they
sure
liked
will.
a little bit of getting them as
Oh,
strong
okay.
as he told them to
Right.
get them. But I did. He said, well, he just let me go ahead.
That was Betty Joe. Said that
He's
sure
on
made
board.
her feel better. Know your pressure was down. Where'd Eleanor go?
She's in the bathroom.
Oh, in the bathroom. Here I am. A drinking again.
She goes around with a glass in her hand all the time.
You haven't seen me.
That's too bad.
She's afraid of that kidney infection.
Tammy make her up a gallon of tea of a night, and she drank about half of it before she went to bed. Then in the morning, she would finish it up.
Well, doesn't that keep her up a lot at night?
Oh, boy, I'm
Don't
telling
that
you.
keep her up a lot at night going to the bathroom?
I don't know. I never stayed awake.
If I drank a half a gallon, I'd be up
If
to
you
it
went to
sometime.
a doctor for a whole month for a kidney infection, you'd be a drinking all the time too. I didn't think I was going to get over it.
Got to do a lot of good, hard work.
If I would,
You want me to come over there and whip you? You want to see
if I drank a lot of tea, I would be up all night.
It's just like coffee if you drink too much of it.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee every night. Hardly ever.
It don't keep me awake, but it makes me go to the bathroom.
Coffee keeps me awake, or real coffee. Sanka. Well, I mean, Graham don't.
Put it on Jack.
He's already had it. Oh, B, you just better save his film now.
Yeah.
I think
Don't
he's
wanna-
waiting to catch Eleanor when she comes out of the bathroom.
Oh, is she?
Very little of the airport traffic will turn off at West.
And a wedding and be. He's going to take your picture. All the
Who's gonna be in a wedding?
Gary. He's going to be He's going to take the wedding.
Who, Tom?
Yeah. Didn't you know that? Yeah.
What if he's out of town?
He's already made an appointment. Cancel all roads. He's not going to take his truck out
What, is he gonna be on the weekend?
on Friday night.
600?
They keep on this Broyles is going to be as bad off as SMU.
Who?
Broyles is trying to get rid of that gray woman, and she did the best she could trying to get these ball players.
They've got too many. She'll never win.
Look at the witnesses that said she did right.
Yeah, but she won't win.
I hope she does. Wish they'd
She
close
won't.
it
He
down.
took another job to help some university up in Ohio to get their sports all straightened out. He's one of the best athletic directors in the country.
Who?
Royals. That's what it
He's
says
a
in-
crook.
That's what it says. Him and Lindsay owns all the property. They're in together.
Says here, all these players that went to see her said this Gray was just as interested in the students who made D's and F's as the ones that made A's. When I went, you know why they let her go? Because she wouldn't let a lot of them play if they didn't keep their grades up. She was the educational coordinator. Well, you know very good and well somebody's taking drugs and drinking, they couldn't go to school, let alone play ball.
Well, I agree. I don't think they ought to be allowed to either. If they can't cut it, they oughtn't to be there.
Several university faculty members, including Robert Douglas, chairman of the journalism department, that testified that their relations with Gray were harmonious and
They ought
professional,
to check 'em
and
on
that
them
she
drugs
had been
they're
effective as
supposed
an
to do.
academic coordinator.
She might win, though. You know, a lot of the minorities like that's beat them cases. Depends on you get the right judge.
See, according to Brawls, the decision to hire Gray in 1982 was made because Lou Holtz, then Razorback head football coach, and Eddie Sutton, then the head basketball coach, had recommended her. Said when questioned by Gray's attorney, John T. Levy of Little Rock, how employees were informed about their job performance, Brawls said, just by the way I look at them. Well, you can't do that. You've got to call them in and counsel them if you're going to let them go. He's lost the case. He's out. You've got to counsel somebody before you can let them go. They got to be counseled at least 3 times. And it's got to be written in paper, and it's got to be in their files. And just because you look at some, yeah, just by the way he looks at them, that they are going to know whether they're going to get fired or not. You can't do that. You got to document. You got to document that you've counseled them 3 times before you let them go. You got to give them a chance to work. They can't take me. The only way I can get fired out there is if I kill somebody, or I abuse a patient, or I steal his food. It's the 3 things that I can be let go for immediately.
No you don't get let go.
Why?
Don't you eat off their plate?
Oh, Lord.
That'd be terrible, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't eat. We have had people that did. There's been people that
really?
go for that. Yes.
They fired them.
Oh.
I wouldn't
want to eat
birds.
after anybody.
I wouldn't even want to have one coming out of that kitchen. Did you know it?
Huh?
I never would eat anything coming out of that kitchen because I know some of them that work down there.
You don't think it's clean?
It's clean, but I still know those guys down there, and some of the things they've done, I wouldn't want to eat that.
Well, you would if you knew what happened. And
we should never have been in the schoolroom in the first place.
Well, he was.
Well, I don't care if he was the king of England. He had no business seducing one of his students.
That's true.
They said the girl was edging it on, though.
The edge, yeah, but she was only 14 years old, and if he's a middle-aged man, he could have pulled away. Now he was in a position of responsibility. The kid had no responsibility to the teacher.
They had no witnesses, so how you gonna, you know?
Well, was he? Did he get up and lie and say he didn't do it?
I have no idea. I wasn't there.
Well, where there's smoke, there's fire. Has he ever had it back in his history before? They'll go back and look at the other schools.
Well,
he's had.
one school they'd been accused of it, but no charges.
They go on way back.
Yeah.
But you can't use that in the case here.
Yeah, but it's usually a history. You can go back and catch people that's done that. It's just had a history of it. And I bet if you could talk to his
But
wife,
Gary
she'd
said
really tell the truth.
this girl, she goes out with blacks and everything.
Yeah, but she's still only 14.
I know.
Yeah.
He ought to. Any man that has a position, or a woman, either one, in a school like that, has no business seducing children.
I
14
agree.
is a kid. I don't care if they're the naughtiest kid on the block. They're still a kid.
But the charge was wrong.
It should have been statutory.
Should have been
rape.
a
You
different
get that
charge,
thing off
yes.
of me.
So they charged it as rape.
Well, that's a statutory rape. Anybody underage, she may have raped the teacher. I don't know. She may have got him to where he didn't know what he was doing.
Wasn't it outside that he did it?
Outside of the school?
Wasn't
In
it
the
outside?
classroom, they said.
Oh, in the classroom.
Well, he done it more than once.
According to the story.
He got rubbing.
He done this several times.
Why did you, the case that hurt her though, why did she wait so long to turn him in?
Well, maybe she was afraid.
So there's your case. She evidently she was enjoying it too. See, if it,
No, no.
No, that's not
Why would a
necessary.
14-year-old girl enjoy some old middle-aged 48-year-old man rubbing around
Why
on
did
her?
she keep going?
Because he probably gave her money or good grades, one or the two, or recognition that she didn't get at home. Probably one of those 3 things. Maybe he paid more attention to her than her own family.
Well, I'm not holding up for him or anything
Me
like
either.
that.
Son of a bitch ought never been in schoolroom. Had he? Ought to never been in no schoolroom.
He didn't know whether he'd go back into coaching or not.
Would you want to send one of your kids to somebody that you even thought they did that?
Oh, I'd probably go down and just
Yeah,
skin
but
him
you know
alive.
there is cases where girls get a crush and they'll accuse a man when he maybe didn't do anything either.
Yeah, but with this, what made me?
Yeah, it was a girl
That
down
can
here at
happen.
church.
That
She
can
had
happen.
You
a
bet.
crush on Jack. And she would come and she would just rub on him.
Well, she wasn't 10 years old.
But she
All
had
them loans are the worst. You know it?
I just ignored it.
What'd you do,
Just
Jack?
ignored it.
Where'd you go? go, but since he had a history of this before in another school, it'd make you suspect, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but that couldn't be brought out in the trial, and the jurors didn't know that.
They didn't know that. But I saw a movie. Did you see that in the television where that coach had made several advances, and he told me he had to have a physical, and he'd give each one of these girls a physical, and they never told on each other.
Oh yeah, I
That's
seen
the
that.
movie.
You saw that in the
Yeah,
movie,
I
didn't
seen
you?
that movie.
So you see, it could be a terrible thing for
Oh yeah,
kids.
yeah, it could have been.
But he ought to known better than to have done. If
He
he
knew
wanted to
he'd
get
get
out and run
caught.
around, there's all kinds of old things he could run around with downtown there that wasn't 14 years old.
Yeah.
They're from 21 to 39 or 40 or 50, however old. There was no, he had no point in doing
Well,
that.
I blame the school board for not checking the records out where he was at before for bringing him in.
Mm-hmm.
If they'd checked
Yeah,
him
they
out, they
should've
could have
checked
found
him
out
out.
he'd had something like this.
That's
in the
what
past.
Gary said.
So he should have never been brought here.
But Gary said that he was a likable guy. He just couldn't believe he did that.
Was he married?
Yeah, had kids. Had 2 of them, didn't he?
One or two, one I think.
And Gary said that
Where did he go?
He resigned right after that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that he could resign or be fired. Well, I
Well,
said,
couldn't
well,
he have a
if
hearing?
he get a fired, well, that would go
Had
against
a
him,
hearing
wouldn't
and
it?
they set a trial
Oh, they set a trial, and this trial just went on yesterday.
4 months ago.
Well,
when
did he lose or win?
He won.
He won.
He won the trial.
He won it.
On what grounds?
Said that it wasn't.
He wasn't guilty, according to the jury. For what, 9 men and 3
And
women?
even one of the ladies
9 men
down
and
there at
3 women.
church, she was up there, and just to see how it was going to turn
There were
out.
several people.
And she
from
said she
Farmington up
couldn't.
there.
She couldn't say that he was guilty.
Well, she
Of
thinks
what?
he done something, but the charges that they had him on and the evidence, she said there was no way you could have convicted him.
Now, he never
Said they
forced it.
should've
Was it
went-
forcible rape? Is that what they called it?
No.
That's what they tried to get him on, see, and it wasn't forcible.
Said
That's
the
where
girls
they
were
parents
up.
messed
then-
up. They shouldn't have
Well, they
said
wouldn't-
rape.
They didn't want to know if their little girl did such a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah, that was
If they'd
it.
said statue over
Then
there,
they'd have had him.
Statutory
they could have
rape.
got
yeah.
him. But
Well, I'd sure
anymore,
make me mad if something like that happened to Sissy.
Oh.
I'd be up in arms. I don't care.
There
I'd
wouldn't be
Boy,
no
something like
trial.
that happened
No,
to-
John.
it'd be one trial.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I think, and I blame mothers a lot. They let kids, little girls, from Melissa size on up, just get up on men and rub all over them, and I don't believe in that. I
No,
sure
Sissy
don't.
sits on
They
Roy's
may
lap.
be little, they may be little, but Mama never did allow us to do that. To go and sit on people's men's lap and.
Now, that was back in the old days.
Well,
You
I
didn't
don't
even
care.
get to.
It could
Just
be
like a while
taught in
ago,
the-
you said you didn't even kiss your kiss day before you married him,
No.
and I can't imagine that.
Well.
Did you afterwards?
Did you do it afterwards? How did you have 6 kids?
Well, you don't get it. You don't get them through the mouth.
That's the way.
That got me.
That's-
You won't ask me no more.
Well, well, if they didn't get it through the mouth, surely there was some kissing going on in the meantime. You haven't got me closed yet.
Well, I don't know.
Tom got it on tape.
Oh, I hurt my finger again.
Ouch, how'd you hurt your finger?
Daddy broke my finger.
Who did?
Daddy did?
Did he?
Yeah, before. I was
Hanging
in
on
one-
to it.
Oh, and I just can't. I should have went and had a splint put on it. But I just still, I can, it's got a big knot there.
Has it?
Phil.
Probably did.
Yeah, he broke it.
Looks like it got a pretty big knot. He pulled a muscle or a tendon loose anyway, didn't it?
Oh, it still hurts me.
Does it?
Uh-huh. feel of this one. Well, see, that's not.
Now he got a hold of that thing one night, and he was pulling. I thought he was gonna break it apart.
You like to.
And Roy wouldn't let Roy have it. And I said, Grandpa, give me the damn thing, and I'll throw it away. And he just handed it to me, and I threw it off the back of his. I just threw it off the back of his head. Remember?
He had it off his head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that.
I took it off several times.
And he was a pulling like that, and he wouldn't let go. And Roy
He was
said,
going to break it. What he had.
I think that's what I don't know what he thought.
and he heard me because I said, give me the damn thing, and I'll throw it away. And I just throwed it on back out of the way.
But he had reached
He just
out.
handed it to me when I said
He
that.
had reached out and acted like he wanted to take a hold of my hand, you know. He was reaching up. And
That was
going-
when he was. Now
Yeah.
that was from that. Legionnaires makes
Yeah.
them do that. They don't.
And then
they just
I
grab
took
hold
a
of
hold of his hand while he began to.
They have a feeling like they're falling.
Yeah, and and he grabbed my hand, and I'm telling you, I don't remember who was in there, and I said, "Oh, help me!" I said, "He's got my hand," and I said, "He's breaking my finger." And
He
then,
had a grip.
and
didn't
it
he?
had it.
Well,
Was
then
just
he got to
black
where
and
he
blue.
didn't grip anybody, didn't he? He got a hold. Then he got
Yeah,
to where he,
he
wouldn't
couldn't
hold
even.
on.
He couldn't even grip. But oh, he had a grip.
Yeah,
And I can't even stand for anybody to shake my hand.
Well, he gripped me one night.
You broke your finger, didn't you?
Huh?
In a car door, didn't you break your finger in a car door?
Yeah, this one.
I thought you did. Not to change the subject, but you know that little boy that got lost, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
wasn't he a resourceful little thing? He said it got dark and he couldn't find his way, so he just sat under that cedar tree and he saw lights to people's houses, but he didn't go because he knew he'd find his way when morning came.
Oh my!
Did you read that? I read that in the
didn't
paper.
read
Well,
that.
did
I
A
was
little
going
thing,
to.
he wouldn't have been afraid. He had
He
them
was a
two
smart.
dogs, and them dogs. He didn't even have a jacket on.
All he had on was his shirt.
Shirt,
Did
sleeves.
he have
And that
dogs
little
with him?
thing gathered them two dogs. He had
Oh,
a little
he had-
German Shepherd pup and another dog, and he got them up to him, and why? Of course he was warm.
They just cuddled
Oh,
up there and
my.
spent the
And he
night.
slept, and the next morning they found him and said, "Are you lost?" And he said, "No, I'm not lost." He said, "I'm just resting."
Oh
They took
my!
him home, fixed him a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah, they showed that on TV.
Yeah. Oh my!
How far down was that?
Well, he was
4 miles,
from
wasn't he?
home. He was close to Devil's Den.
Yeah, well that's
Well,
what.
when
Hey,
we went home from
he
here the
lived
other
about
night-
4 miles on that road.
But the police was running their blue lights and searching
How come
then.
he get
Oh.
to wandering off so
They were still
far?
searching.
Oh my!
Well, you know,
He was
it's kind
visiting
of
his
warm that day,
grandparents. He wasn't with his parents.
and he was out playing
Oh.
with these two dogs, see, just running and playing. And I guess he just run out in the woods, and then he got turned
He
around.
followed the dogs.
Oh boy!
Well, yeah, he probably got following them pups.
And he was just playing.
I said
through
I
the
could just.
woods.
Oh boy! Wouldn't that
But
be
he-
terrible? Wouldn't that be frightening?
It would
But
for
he-
me. I would have
he made
figured somebody
a
picked him up.
mile
So that's what
Oh,
scared
yeah,
me. If
yeah.
the dogs had come back to the house, I would have been worried.
Oh,
To
yeah.
eat the pieces. Maybe they had such good dogs. They weren't really, but they hunted all night long. All
They
night
hunted
long.
all
Did
night.
you see where that girl in Fort Smith was missing? 15
Yeah, I
went
saw
to
that.
school and never did hear it from. That was
She made
Friday.
me dad to run off. when I
15
was
years
there.
old.
She might have just
She's a
run
run
off.
I bet
off or
she's
somebody.
ran off.
Well,
They
either
may
that or
find her
somebody
dead.
picked her up.
Yeah.
Killed her.
There's a lot of killing going on around Fort Smith.
Yeah, I know it.
She white or black?
She's white. Showed a picture of her. She's. It must have been her. She wasn't.
Did you
that,
see that tonight?
No, it was in the.
Oh, that was seen it. I think it's Tuesday night. I seen it. And it happened though
Does it
last
say
Friday
anything in here
morning
about that
when she
teacher?
was going to school.
Not. I don't think they ever put it in the paper, did they, about
What?
the teacher?
Not, I didn't see anything. It should have been in there tonight if there was anything in there. How
They
about
was
inside?
going to have, well, I seen part of it, and then they said they'd have the rest on later. It's supposed to be some tonight.
Oh, are
The
they?
rest of the deal.
If there's
Oh,
anything in there, it ought to be inside the first page there. Court dues and stuff.
Hello, Tom.
That's what I've been doing all day. And Daddy won the rodeo. Pretty good cooking. You need supper yet? Are you through now? I got quit. I can't move. They're making me drink now. Probably Elvis. Nobody's telling. Would you pour me a glass of water while you're here and take care of those flowers? They're dying. I forgot about them flowers. Why? He ain't getting in, he said.
Come over here and slap her. That way we
What
can
you need?
Tom.
What'd she do? Push the button?
Did I push the button?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't need anything. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Turn that
sorry.
TV on.
I turned the TV on. I must have hit the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I wonder what he's doing in here.
I seen him go punch that button off. What the hell?
You watch this at home, Debbie.
They don't believe in TV stuff.
They got a nice big TV.
Huh?
You have a nice one, don't you? Isn't that that one in the living room? You say?
Watch 30 movies.
So,
We never watch that. The warping lines. You don't watch them, do you, Debbie? Dirty old Gary, I don't know why I'd marry him, so
He'll get better as he gets older.
you
He'll
can
settle
always,
right down.
I'll give you a ball back for your wedding present. Keep it straight. Work
Right,
there,
a
work.
black
Every time
skillet.
you mention dirty movies.
Them iron skillets will bring them to
Them.
time.
Them are out. Mickey Mouse or something. Yeah, they're no good. Well, if you're gonna be in all night, y'all gonna bring the girls up.
You
I'll
see?
see you.
I didn't see my doctor.
Yeah, I know.
I'm about to starve.
We'll go down to Cafe Phillies cheap.
rented
Yep.
it. This table looks like a disaster.
Tom, will you get me now?
That must be out there
She's
somewhere.
taking a picture of the table.
I won't point my finger at you though, like Marie does. Marie's always shaking her finger at Tom. And everybody else.
You see her?
Yeah, I saw them then. There's a few.
Hey, Tom, will you get me?
Now that's the kind of shoes she needs.
I wonder about them people running the
That's
store.
cute, I think. They look so little.
Okay.
You're supposed to.
Where's the electrical?
That was I went to a school at Wheeler.
Wheeler's door.
We tried to find that school. It was right that
That's a different Wheeler.
that school there at Littrell was
3 or 4 miles from where Fayetteville is now. Well, it ain't even 3 or 4 miles from the Fayetteville city limits.
that school at Littrell though. It was right beside a creek that run down through there. His mom and dad was baptized there, and I stood on that old rock. There was a rock bridge across it, and I stood on.
Grandma, how'd you get the how'd you get the shells on this?
I
These
stood
are
on
the
the
shells.
bridge. Yeah, you drinking your milk, or yeah?
I'm doing my paper.
Yes, you made a nice picture.
She's a big girl. She likes
Yeah,
to
Dad.
Yes, that's nice. I like that.
Good bar.
I like that.
Example.
Yes, I've got some pictures like that my grandkids made me a long time ago. If we can find any place to eat, everybody's gonna close up. They want to stay home.
Hilton will be open.
She probably don't be there.
I'd like to have
Bert thought he was gonna have to go to the holiday. He took it up there this morning, and he went up and checked yesterday, and they said bring it. Be up there at 8 o'clock this morning. Well, when he started town this morning, the thing stuck, and he drove 60 miles an hour, and he had his brakes on to keep it down, but it was going stuck on 60 miles an hour going up there this morning. So they fixed that, and then there was something about I don't know what his curb there, and see if it'd pull over that, and it wouldn't really get it over.
Who has the ink pen that Jenny got a hold of? I don't see it. She's got
Where are you going, babe?
Look what Tom's doing. Hands on. Look
Oh,
what he's
can you wash
doing.
your hands? Okay. Poor knees. You're getting old.
Can we wash the dishes?
Maybe it started eating itself and started growing at the same time. Stuff worked really took off. It did grow and just have a few leaves on it.
equal. Hilda was gonna bring some of that down here and let me see how I like it. She said it's just like sugar.
Westlake,
You learning a lot, Melissa? You learning a lot at school?
Right now we're learning about money.
Money? Well, how to make change, you mean?
Yeah.
You know, like if you'd have $1 and break it and
Tiny one. Don't tell me, the dime. And the other kind is
Elsie, I said, when I saw them tapes, I was shocked at myself. I said, I didn't realize I talked like that. And I didn't realize I moved so slow.
Hey, will you drink this milk so we can wash it? And whoever, can I just pour out this water?
Yeah, you put out there.
You gotta say it out loud.
You eating paper? You shouldn't eat paper.
Here's the bread.
Okay, I'm looking for the other.
Here, show me.
here it is.
Go Thursday school?
Can I help you do the eggs?
You gonna go find Easter eggs?
Do they hide them easy so little kids can find them?
Don't you remember?
Let's don't eat the paper.
No, I don't remember everything. Here, can somebody? Jennifer.
She has some smelly pants on.
I can smell her.
I smell something. And it don't smell like that cabbage anymore.
Didn't bring someone else's or, you know, put water
You
in
have to
it.
stand there and pee in front of them?
Yeah. The doctor
I couldn't, and I just went before I got there and I couldn't get a drink. And, you know, he's standing there going like this. You know, like, come on, come on. And I felt like asking, well, you want to hold a cup? He wouldn't have wanted to do it
I can
again.
always go. I'll tell you, I can go and turn around and go again.
Well, I usually can, but I just, for some
If
reason.
I had somebody stand there looking at me, I'm
And I drank about 2 gallons of water standing there, and he wouldn't let me go sit down. He said, just stand there by the water cooler and just keep drinking water. And I did, and then I tried again. I thought, well, I can go now, 'cause I had the urge to go. Went in there, I couldn't go.
oh my gosh.
So he was getting mad, I guess, or something, you know, because he acted aggravated. So I said, well, I don't know, come back later. So he went on, and then this woman come in to get this boil off her neck. And then I had to go. And he was in there cutting that boil off her neck. And I was standing there with my legs crossed,
Why didn't you
know.
take your cup and go in and join him? Say,
I
I'm going
should have, right in there where that woman was getting that boil off her neck.
You could say, I'm going over here in the corner like you told me that one time. And I told you, ask if you didn't want to go to the bathroom before. I forgot he had that on. He was staying all night with me though, and he was going to bed. He had already went to sleep on the couch. And I said, John, you better go to the bathroom before you go to bed. He said, that's all right, I'll just go over here in the corner. I said, no, don't do that.
Hey, Mom, drink your milk.
I guess I'll go to work forever.
Sarah,
those
drink
woman,
your
I
meal.
got a piece of paper. There's a woman that
Drink your milk.
was advertising in papers and magazines. She was selling drug-free yarn.
I got you, sugar. She's not
She
afraid
was.
of me now.
Yeah. And she was making a killing off of it.
Yeah.
I guess he said, I've got to watch you do that. I said, can I do that? I said, yeah, if you want to.
Let's pour it outside in the
No,
pan.
no problem. I just didn't have nothing. I didn't drink much that day. I don't know why. But usually when I'm around home or something, I drink a lot. On the job, I don't drink very much at all.
Well, you got a kitty cat now again?
Sometimes it comes. We use it. If I'm trying to dish it.
Yeah, that's good.
If I'm trying to dish it, get over.
He get you further than your cat. Yeah, I know. Look, it's making these deals turn back and forth, back and forth. What is? Yeah, it should be making that lens turn back and forth. You see something other moving right there by your eye or something other? Yeah, it's that camera. They got one that set up at Walmart when you got set up pointing out in the aisle when you walk by. If you watch that TV, it's got you on.
Off station, I get up and turn it off.
Unless they got it on channel 6 and then it plays all night.
That's what you usually have it on, isn't
No,
it?
channel 7. I don't get channel 8 very good in Tulsa. I don't watch it. And then I get, I really don't watch 10. I get 12. Railroad. Well, one just west of Trugon and one just east of Trugon there. That lightning hit those poles. They average knocking the poles out.
Yeah, this fits
every
across
2 or
my
3 years.
waterbed.
And the same holes. Always wanted a house up there until I went up there and seen where that lightning hits them trees. Just not right on top. Just breaking off the bank up there. There's just about a 50-foot
Now, how long
space.
was you making it?
And I always thought about maybe taking my antenna and putting it up there.
Only about 2 more
If I did,
sections.
everything get
I
busted
bought
by
one more
lightning.
skein of each
As
color
soon as it is
Monday.
now, my
I think
antenna's
that'll be big
35
enough.
feet. That ain't even
That'd
as high
cover you
as
up,
any
wouldn't it?
trees.
That's not for
Even
a
the
baby
little
thing.
scrub trees are up higher than
It's
that.
for a girl that's graduating out of high school.
Yeah.
Don't you think that'd be big enough? Just one more,
Looks like it.
couple more of those diamonds?
Yeah.
Right? Because the yarn I've got right now will be 21 skeins in it. So.
That ought to be enough, hadn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's a nice size there.
But it goes across the bed nice. But it'd take forever to finish it, make a bedspread out of it.
Yeah, but it lasts forever.
She'll probably throw it away as soon as you give it to her.
I hope she won't either.
Trash can.
Connie wouldn't do that.
Can you hear the water?
Are you washing dishes?
She's around.
Yes.
She would
Yeah, here's one that
Here's the real helper. Give her a dish or something.
You're an ugly kid and you're mean too.
Go get Grandma. Go get her. Go get her.
Oh, John, we were talking about that fish a while ago.
Yeah.
In the paper it says
Go get Grandma.
it weighed 40 pounds.
Go get Grandma.
When it got to my house that night, they brought it up there to show it to me. It weighed 42 pounds.
Go get Grandma.
The guys that brought it up there to me said, "The man I had on one day out there." Yeah, he broke Christine's lines and straightened her hooks out.
She gonna be big belly.
Did I show it to you?
Well, her daddy ain't big belly. Don't play wee. Wee! 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 Wee!
Yo, Daddy, that get some of that fat off of him. You do that enough times.
Wee! 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 Run! Start running! Start running!
She will.
Sometimes she'll just run in place. Yeah, I do need to take off 5 pounds. You know how much I weigh?
No.
Guess.
Well, I don't really want to wear blue to church.
Well, it'll probably be cold enough to run.
You get purple one.
June the what?
Ain't no sense of it.
They get married.
Seen you had that dress on.
I still got it. I ain't wore it out. They went on so much about me wearing it so much, I went and changed off and wore some old ones.
She hasn't worn it since I've been here.
She hasn't. See, she's just trying to make you think she didn't like it.
Have you, Barbara, been over?
Yeah, she come for supper last night.
Did you dine her for her shoes?
No, I never thought.
You got a cookie again, didn't you?
I thought if she offered to pay me for them, I'd tell her a big price, but she didn't offer.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Cookie Monster.
Oh. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
We had one trailer car got all the pieces when we pulled in.
Well, then where?
Did.
It happened right up here on
Yeah, the back tire on the right side. We just cut all the pieces from the back and straight back.
it happened, must have happened right over here. It took off. Well, it'll warm up and it'll kick off. I got out on the highway up there at the stoplight. I had to ride them brakes hard and heavy. Got up on at the stop sign up there, and when I got opening, I let off on the brake, and away we went.
Yeah, that's okay now.
Over 60 miles an hour, that sucker went down the road, and I didn't have to touch accelerator. I went around the bypass, went round by and come back down because the accelerator was stuck. And I rode the brakes all the way coming down 71 business route. People thought I was crazy, I think.
Pulled in Chevrolet.
Huh?
You pulled in the Chevrolet plate.
I told the guy there, I said, you watch that. You watch it whenever you go out there after that. I said, that sucker is running wide open. But he wasn't going to go anywhere very fast, but it slow about. It would go, way up where it was parked, it backed up pretty fast, but it's kind of downhill. If you could get some downhill or something else like that, you'd get to moving. But it's the same thing as what was happening to me when I was down here before. Well, now, I thought it got better, torque converter's what it was. I still thought, it was transmission. I thought it was transmission when I was down here before. I take the transmission place. I take one in Kansas, and they said no transmission.
Yeah, you didn't have the trailer hooked on though when they
No.
driving it. And it was all right. Felt all right to him.
And even up here today, he got that carburetor straightened out, and he said, well, I got to curb and see if you can see. You'll find out what it's doing.
Oh.
He pulled it up there, and well, it went over. He said, that isn't too bad. Well, he started to come back. He very near had to go get a tow truck to get it back, but he let it roll forward, and once it started rolling, it would come over. But it wouldn't pull itself back over. And that's when they decided it was a torque converter. So I went, and he taken it, the shop foreman taking it and went to regular transmission place to get a second opinion on it. Transmission guy told him it was a torque converter.
I put a little water in that for her.
Okay.
But it definitely had to be a torque.
Leave the lid on, okay?
Yeah, what it was doing. And when somebody else get in and drive it, they think, well, that's all right.
Yeah, running empty.
Yeah, it's fun.
Man, I've got a tune-up job.
Well, squall of tires now. You didn't goose it hard enough to make it do it though.
I never had enough room to try it out coming home for bumper to bumper. All the way from Federal to West Fork out here. I don't know where all them people goes to.
They live off in these hills, I guess.
Where did all of them people go that goes down that 71 business route all day long?
I don't know, but it's a steady stream all day long. Hey, Melissa, now be careful.
I'll let her sit in my lap. She wants to sit in my lap. Hopefully, she'd sit in my lap. Come on here and sit in my lap.
Jennifer likes her dad.
Jennifer is Daddy's baby.
You can watch them Friday if you don't work. Friday's a short day though.
You have to work.
Hey, you.
Huh?
You have to work Saturday?
You Daddy's baby, you.
Work tomorrow?
I'll get you.
Because of Thursday school.
Oh.
No, I'm working Saturday because
What is tomorrow?
2 people have quit. I requested off early yesterday and I have to get off early Friday, so
Sarah's
to make
going
up my
to
hours,
school
I've got to
tomorrow.
work till 10 on Saturday.
England's house.
Little girl in Melissa's class.
She ain't little, she's tall as me.
Well, Jenny did it back to you.
How can you understand her, Chris? Mother can't understand the words she says.
Well, I can understand anybody.
She's easy to understand if you just listen to her.
Well, Mother, she was having trouble understanding her the other night. She could get
Are you happy now, Grandma?
I guess
Mom, Sarah won't let me have a drink. Anyways,
Well, what's the matter with Sarah's face? My goodness.
something wrong with her tongue. Keeps sticking out.
Jennifer's retarded.
Is
She
she
always goes.
supposed to wear leather shoes or?
Jennifer's
Baby wants
sticking her
to have
tongue.
Jennifer always goes like
She's quit
this.
Yes, he used to keep that thing out all the time.
Christine,
She
you
wore out
got
road.
much.
She got
Sell a
me
plane, picking up grandkids.
She built it, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my road tore out. I don't think the
Hello.
Then the doctor treated him for strep throat. Were they being treated for strep throat when they were up there?
I think so.
Well then,
Now Kylie and Dolores had it when we
Well-
came down. And Kylie's had it. She has it several times a year.
well, this is the first time, but John had to take her to the hospital. And Dr. Tuttle said she shouldn't have been treated for strep throat. She had real bad ear infection, so she's been treated for ear infection now. 2 weeks ago when I had her in for ear infection, I had him look in Jennifer's and she's got ear infection. So they went again yesterday, and this one goes back in 2 weeks and she goes back in 4 weeks.
Does the doctor just give everybody antibiotics when one has strep?
They gave, yeah, because she was sure that Sarah had strep because of the way her tonsils looked. But, you know, like they said, when you swab a throat, you might not get you can't get the whole area. You know, they might have missed some of the strep.
Chris.
Well,
I would do
they
it.
give the whole
Okay.
family. Dolores and Kylie had strep, so they give the whole family
Well,
antibiotics.
they did. Melissa went to the doctor a few days later, and he said she didn't have it, you know. So.
Well, they say, this doctor says, well, if one in the family has it, everybody.
We're
So he
Tom's
got the whole
baby.
family.
They had taken a throat culture on John before, you know, these two little ones got sick, and his was negative.
Daddy, right there.
What's he doing?
Hold.
What's that? He's getting that
1,
cute
2,
little
3,
girl.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's getting a cute little girl,
Oh,
isn't he?
51.
He's getting a cute little girl.
6.
She's bashful.
So I don't know how to check it.
Oh, get them kids over there. Kids over there. Did you get them kids, John?
Don't you get mad, she's going down.
Hi. Hey.
Do you do exercises at school?
Just run.
Just
Outside.
Christopher was
They don't make kids do
doing
exercises
karate and
anymore.
kicked the chair. He was at church. Connie and he was taking some. Oh.
Really be Sarah.
It upsets her.
When you say no, no.
Pull it off. Take yours off.
Take off.
Get her face. See if you can follow her.
John, put the baby's leg back on for me.
Bonnie, why are you?
I think he just slips in a sock.
Yeah, it does. I pulled it out.
They don't put them on rubber anymore. That's old fashioned.
That thing different.
Oh, why'd you spank her for?
And you better be
Too far.
Oh, Grandma. No, my ass.
Oh.
Now leave the stuff alone if you don't know how to play
Look up there at the line.
with something without tearing it out. That's not your doll. That's Grandma.
Married?
Have any advice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
off your glasses so they can see your eyeball.
Well, I'll be back.
Okay, behave yourself.
Yeah, the Westport News or the Federal News?
I like the Federal News. I'm tired of West. And I said I went and stuck my foot in it and pushed it on. But this one I didn't have it on. I said, but you can put that on. No. Finish it up.
Well, does that keep her up a lot at night?
Oh boy, I'm
Does
telling
that
you.
keep her up a lot at night going to the bathroom?
I don't know. I never stayed awake.
I drank a half a gallon. It's just like coffee if you drink too much of it.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee at night. Hardly ever.
It don't keep me awake, but it makes me go to the bathroom.
Robert Douglas, chairman of the journalism department, that testified that their relations with Gray were harmonious and
They ought
professional.
to check them.
Well, you can't do that. You've got to call him in and counsel him if you're going to let him go. He's lost the case. He's out. You've got to counsel somebody before you can let him go. They got to be counseled at least 3 times.
He
And
said
it's got
just
to
the
be
way
written
he
in
looked
paper,
at
and
it.
it's got to be in their files. And just because you look at some, yeah, just by the
Yeah.
You gotta stand up. Don't get all dirty. I knew I'd put it $45.
You're on candid camera.
Pick up.
Yeah, he's finally on TV now.
I'm supposed to be on national TV next month.
What?
Me and JB Hunt.
He had me on one.
Why'd they pick you out?
I don't know. I asked him. I said, "How in the world did you pick me out?"
There's no
It's gonna
guarantee
be
that
showed
they'll
4
use it.
times.
What's the matter? You want in the shade? Huh?
He's trying something.
Feel like
That sounds like
Right. Yeah. Look at Tom.
She knows she's on the camera. He's not got the.
You're on candid camera?
It's not turned on.
And this girl was 25 first day of April. And she's unmarried. She teaches
Now that would be
at a
on the
place
movie
called
show.
Rosebud.
I did get a.
School at Surgeon College there. This is about her 4th year to teach.
I did get a card wanting to know if I could come to the movies. If I.
On Wednesdays because they see each
All the
other.
walls there.
So I said I got to call Jeff at about that time sometime.
Here he is,
And
got that.
so I went back through where we have a cabinet between our kitchen and the dinner. And I always stand there and count it because it's high, you know. That's where we lay our meal. Everything lands underneath. And so I went back to the bathroom. She's darker complected. Nancy is very, very fair. Has always been fair. So the boys are 12 years apart, the girls are 11 years apart.
Well.
See, they're from this one